feel like a Tesla. So
Who is this?
Welcome to the video. Drive safe. Welcome to another video from Connecticut. Starting off the day over at Tommy's shop. Took me on an off-road adventure because this guy's
pretty bad. That's my daily commute.
he's got an off-road Porsche. So he took me on the bumpiest road I've ever been on. I don't think I've ever been airborne in a car more than I was this morning.
We went that ride on the with the teal car, but we went the other way.
Oh, the mint car.
The mint car.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's a little different. This is a little stiffer.
Yeah. All right, so a special package got dropped off while we were here.
Oh yeah, let's see. You know your favorite person here too.
Who?
Yeah.
Have you seen this car up close? I don't remember if you have.
A little bit, but not really. Not like really. And not since you did all the.
There she is, in the flesh.
Looks good. It's weird to see it here.
It's a little dusty. It is weird to see it here. It's been sitting on a lift for the past 2 years.
You know, I expected better from you.
I never even drove the car.
It's a stock 1810-20 fitment. It's good.
It's only been 6 years since this car's been on the road, but
literally what, 5? No, 6. Yeah, 2019, right?
when you finally got rid of the yellow quarter panel.
On the road.
Yeah.
We could push it.
I like the wheel wells.
Yeah, so it's all SEM, chip guard, color match.
It's pretty cool.
Painting the interior, painting the trunk, like.
Why'd you paint the interior?
Just to make the car new. You know, like the interior was, it had all like the old sound editing and ripped it all out. And
You're gonna run no sound editing?
none. I'm doing some different stuff.
Yeah?
You're gonna like it. We'll show you in the other room. You're gonna like it and want to try it.
Yeah?
We got Kane's Midnight Purple 3
Oh,
in
I
here.
was gonna say, who's Midnight Purple?
Dude, use the whole bottle of Pearl. $800 bottle of Pearl.
Wow.
Crazy. But that's not what I want to show. I mean, it is what I want to show you, but this is what I want to show you.
Oh, I forgot the machine shop. Yeah, this is all new.
Yeah, so this is it.
Building engines now, huh?
Yeah, building it all. A 2.2 SR.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah, we
Sign me
got
up.
2.8s everywhere. It's cool. I got more SR20s than you, maybe.
I have a lot of parts. Can I start sending parts up?
I've got like 8 SR20 complete engines. Yeah, send them up.
Can I just like trade you a core? I need one for my E36. It's rod knocked.
Oh yeah, I actually have a good one, like stock. If
Damn,
that's what you're talking about.
we could have sent it in Jim's trailer.
Jim.
All right, we've been talking about doing this now for probably 2 or 3 years. Tommy's been trying to convince me to send it up. I figured now was the time. R33 is gonna get its transformation.
She needs some help. Tell me you got a new rod for that.
No, I didn't get anything for this car yet. We're jumping the gun a little bit.
No, this will be good.
So the weird thing about this car, I shouldn't say weird, is that it's got an S1 Amori package, which is super cool. It's like a factory refresh. Do they do pistons and rods, I think?
Yeah, I think it's just like an OEM refresh. So it's like, they'll do like N1 turbos, they'll do these pipes. Sometimes you have Nismo turbo outlets. Here's the kind of stock. They do a Nismo air oil separator. Just little stuff. It's like just an engine refresh.
So this one had the engine package and the suspension package, so it's all Nismo arms, which is pretty cool. Not the reason why I got the car. I just wanted a Series 3 R33 in this color. The S1 package was kind of like icing on the cake. To a collector, it might be worth something, but all the stuff's gonna come out.
KN6 is so special.
Yeah.
In Series 3s, there's only 33 Series 3 R33s. Or maybe it's 38, but I think it's 33.
Really?
Yep.
So it's rare.
Rare, really rare. It's not the rarest color. I think AR1 and AR2 is, but it's the coolest rare color, I'd say.
Now, I know that I obviously want Tommy and his boys to build this thing. I haven't made a decision on what direction to actually go with it. The whole idea was, let's get the car up here. We'll drive some different cars, then we can talk and figure out what direction we want to go.
I think, you know, like you said, you need to go like Japanese muscle car. I think that's what the 33 gets like suited the best. Like my car with the big tires and a bunch of power. I wouldn't want that in my 32.
Yeah.
You know, 650 is perfect in a 32, but these cars are longer than the 32 and 34. Like the chassis can take way more power than, they're kind of boring at 650.
I just don't want it to feel like the same thing that I have in the 32 or the 34, which is like that 600 mid area.
That's rich guy problems.
What?
Oh, my Skyline feels like my Skyline, which feels like my Skyline.
Well, if you have cars that feel the same, you're always going to drive the 32 because the 32 is lighter and it's the best looking.
So what I think with the 32 as far as like the feel and the lightness is really, they're just sketchier. I don't want to say they're a little lighter, but I don't know if that's what you're feeling or if you're just feeling like the wet noodle, short wheelbase sketchiness of them.
I like it because it's smaller too.
Yeah.
Should we keep the S1 covers? I kind of want to.
So, yeah, that's a real one. I just had to check. I would definitely remove and do some spice, but put them on something new. And I like that they're like raw, because some of them are painted. They'll do like S1 in red.
And I'd like to keep the chassis plate, because I think that's cool.
You have to. Well, those are tiny.
It'll be all right.
Rivets. No, but yeah, I'd keep the S1 stuff. I think that's what makes the car fit. Especially, though, the sticker on the back and on the fender. Does it have it on the fender?
Yep.
Yeah, those are the coolest part. It's a little listy, but it's good. Is it just a vinyl?
Yeah. Everything else on the car looks clean. Change it or just delete?
Well, change the whole glass.
That's
and
wild.
We gotta get rid of these dumb Alpine speakers.
That's some wild energy to change the glass just to delete the rear wiper.
A whole car for you to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the window seals though aren't too bad on this.
No.
Like a lot of times I would do it just for that.
New ones are available.
Yeah. So you might as well.
We gotta get rid of that alarm if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
In this sticker.
Look how mint interior is.
Series 3 interior goes so hard.
I have all the white like gauges and stuff for it. I just don't have them in.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it has the black one in it.
What's
right
this?
now.
This is the
yeah.
alarm.
It's pretty clean
the
though.
interior is good.
I love the Series 3 with the red.
So good.
I'm really excited to do something with this car.
Putting some spacers on it.
Yeah, the fitment's weak. It's a little too low right now.
Yeah, like this. I don't think Nismo did this. Your boy did that, previous owner, but they definitely do this. It's sick. KN6 is so good. We just got a Series 1 KN6. I just can't stop looking. I wish my car was KN6.
All right, so number one on the test drive is Tommy's R33 GTR, which has a very cool engine. You pop the hood. This is actually an RB30 that's a crate motor from HKS, and it's not like the traditional RB30. It's actually this weird like piston design that allows you to make the engine an RB30 with like a 2.8 crank technically?
So, no, the crank is where all the magic is, I believe. So the piston, it's the rod and the crank. The rod is taller, and it moves itself so far up in the piston that the wrist pin is so high you have to put screw-on pistons. So it's a two-piece piston design, but it's like Formula 1 technology. They used to do it back in the day, and like some diesel engines I guess have it. It's a 2.6 block though. I didn't get the with the normal 30s, with your conventional 30s, you have like a 20 or 30 millimeter deck height. You have to modify your trans, you have to modify your oil pan, you have to get like custom timing belt, all that shit. HKS came with this design. The only downfall is no one else can machine it. They have like some secret machining process, which I'd like to work with them because we're probably one of their only dealers that have an in-house machine shop and become like an authorized RB30 builder outside, you know.
So technically speaking, for all intents and purposes, this would feel the same as the tall deck RB30 would, but obviously maybe the compression's a little different, whatever.
I would imagine.
Remove the fact it's not like it's a different stroke or a different bore. It's kind of the same architecture.
Yeah.
But what turbo setup is on this?
So this is a G35 1050.
Okay. So
everyone thinks it's twin still because they're on the dual filters.
It's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Back in the day, people used to do this because their cars were on the MAF, so they needed to have two intakes so they could have two MAFs to make it work with a single.
Sick. The other thing that I see is like you go to Australia, you go to these like high horsepower places, and everyone's this big ugly filter or no filter at all.
Yeah.
And it's because they don't have like the volume, but this should have the volume.
So
G35 1050.
What's it make, like 800?
801 and 600 torque.
Okay.
And it's like, right now it's on the 411s, which is why I want you to drive it. It's on the 411s, it's gonna go to a 390, and it has the tiny hot side, which I'm gonna go to the like twin scroll, bigger one hot side. It has a 0.83.
So two things we'll be checking out. Do we still like 411s on a car that makes 800 horsepower, and do we like the RB30? Oh, I forgot to set my 400R wheel up with my car.
Oh, you did.
Dude, the chop is crazy.
Chop.
That's got to be artificial.
It is. It's VCAM.
Because it should not sound like that.
It's VCAM. Jack likes to f around with it.
It sounds like you got a Bridgeport on here.
It does. So all-wheel drive does work. I'm hooked up to a test controller, so you're gonna have the light. Just ignore that. I'm gonna do more with that, but
I gotta judge everything because Tommy's gonna want to put the same recipe on my car.
Do you?
Clutch pedal's stiff, but it feels good.
Yeah, it's like stiff but still not heavy. You know what I mean? It's a triple disc OS.
It's driving like it's got a big cam down low.
Yeah, it's got to warm up. Heavy. Go left.
I love this exhaust. This is the same one in my car, right?
Yeah, super turbo.
It's so quiet. It definitely robs power.
Yeah, I think so.
That center muffler is definitely a big point of restriction.
Yeah. Oh, you're just getting. I'm ready.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
What is the rev to?
85.
85? It felt really good.
Second gear went.
Yeah, and it hooks good.
Yeah.
It sounds so quiet and smooth. I love it.
Outside it sounds pretty gnarly, but yeah, this is a quiet exhaust.
It reminds me of my my 32 a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a clutch switch? Do you think maybe it's because I rested my foot on the clutch a little bit?
I don't.
You don't have flat shift or anything?
No, I would imagine it's.
It's kind of like that with the
Yeah,
CD.
that's dual mass.
Normal in the gut track.
Yeah. This new one was worse than used ones, and I don't know if it gets better or if it's just a crapshoot. Like you get unlucky.
I do love how smooth it is. It feels like a very balanced engine.
Yeah.
So I thought with RB30s you weren't supposed to rev them as high, or is that just with the stock crank?
I don't know. I just don't care.
I know this is it safe to say this is the craziest car that your shop has built?
Yeah, this is the highest horsepower.
So this is Tommy's business partner Andrew's R34, and this is like kind of as crazy as it gets in terms of the stuff that they've done. This is the same RB30 engine that's in Tommy's car, but it's got a crazy, like, would you call this like a backdate retro mod G40 kit?
Yeah, so it's the same kit as mine. I found that one of them, that filter keeps falling off. I found one of them in the UK, one in like Malaysia. And they're from 1994. They're in my first Goodsmaster.
But it's a modern turbo.
Yeah, G40 1150.
Which I think this is how I want to do my car. I know what Garrett turbos feel like, and I think the PowerPoint of G40, which is the same turbo I run on my FD car, I think I want to make 1,000 horsepower, but I don't need to make like 1,200.
Sure.
I just want to have 1,000 horsepower GTR, and I think that this turbo
4 digits.
could still have really good street manners, would still be fun, where it's not like super laggy and boring to drive.
Yeah.
But I think anything bigger is not the move.
I think you're gonna like this this setup for like the high horsepower feel. It's got the factory gearing, where mine has the 411s, which does whatever.
And that's another thing. Like I feel like if it's responsive enough, I kind of want the factory gearing.
Yeah.
Because the 411s are annoying when you're just shifting the whole time.
Too many times. This car is really good, and like I said, it pulls like a Tesla. That's the best way to describe it.
That's funny.
Pulls. Big
It's a
brakes.
cool car.
19s.
It's a sick car. This exhaust tip looks wild.
That's a Mine Silent VX Pro. He's got all Mine stuff on this, like all the Mine's carbon and stuff, so we want to do that. But that's a 3.1 inch exhaust, so
It's cool.
not happy. It's not the happiest. Well, what's the point if you can't use the parts you want, you know?
Yep. I don't know if I've ever driven another high horsepower 34. I think I've only ever driven mine.
This car is 7,000 original kilometers.
What's something like this worth?
I think 250. The base, like just the base car before anything, probably 250.
What do you think it would sell for right now?
Somebody who like would appreciate the 3-liter and stuff, and like appreciate the $35,000 endless big brake kit, probably like 400K. I think would be like 4+ would be.
That's crazy.
Not unreasonable. I mean, the engine alone 70.
Okay, so this is a wild question that might like trigger some people. If you had to choose between a $400,000 Porsche or a $400,000 Skyline, why?
Because I could have the $400,000 Skyline experience for like 80, 90, I feel like. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Like you could build something that's maybe not a $400,000 Skyline, but still get the similar feel.
Yeah, like that KN6, like Series 1, I throw a 3-liter in, let's say that car costs 50, blah, 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 and get this whole setup. Like, you could probably do it for sub 200K.
There's a new shop that opened down the road that said they do it for half of whatever you charge.
Oh, is it called Adam LZ's Skyline Emporium?
It's called Adam LZ's Good Enough Garage.
Good Enough Garage, I like that.
Nah,
That's actually sick.
I don't have any interest in doing what you do. I respect it. I think it's very cool, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it's not like the most fun all the time. Oh, sorry. You know, being a filmer, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
This thing feels like bulkier. They're getting bulkier, huh?
Yeah, they eat different these days.
Yeah. Something in the water.
Yeah. A little, what do you call them? A little bit sticky. They're
What were we talking about?
A little chewy. No, a little
Crunchy?
Yeah, a little crunchy. These days they're getting a little
They're
crunchy.
a little crunchy. So this is a really light.
I like the clutch.
It's a full quad disc OS.
Wow.
Just like quad disc.
I can already tell. I think I'm gonna like this car.
Yeah, this car's good. This car's more dialed than mine because mine was taken apart and thrown back together, and then we keep changing stuff. So.
I mean, already for a G40 to feel that responsive down low.
Yeah.
This is the setup. I don't even need to get on the gas.
You don't need to go any further.
How much power does this make?
Well, it made 992. I think it's probably turned down to like 850.
992.
Maybe 900. And that was through a 3-inch exhaust and, you know, like the things that this car has, which...
And the gearing feels good.
Yeah, the 355's not bad.
Just like when you drive a stock R34 GTR, the ratios feel so long because the car makes so little power.
200 horsepower.
I think, yeah, I almost want to go back to stock ratios in mine.
But your car doesn't make quite the power, so I bet you those ratios are decent.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, and you're still 2.6.
This feels great. $3 grand, it's like...
It's ready to go, yeah.
This feels more responsive than your car with a smaller turbo. I'm gonna do like a little second gear hit. Alright, let's see how she feels. Oh yeah! Bro, I'm spinning all 4 wheels.
Yeah, this car is gnarly.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
I just need, like, sometimes I'll go get coffee and a Mustang will line up next to me.
And you gotta smoke them.
I don't feel like a 650 horsepower GTR is enough any day.
You want to like put them into outer space, not just pull like 3 or 4 car lengths on them.
That's
and I mean, honestly, when you see a 34 as just an outsider, you want to see it do that too. Yeah. You don't want to see a 34 like, you want to see that thing just break all 4 loose and take off.
Break all 4 loose again. Andrew's okay with it?
Yeah, Andrew's all about it.
Holy shit, dude, this thing's fast.
Yeah, this car rips.
It's the fastest manual car I've ever driven.
It's fast, dude. And that's all through a 3.1-inch exhaust.
God, I love the long gears.
Yeah, the long. That's what I'm saying. That's why I went to a 390. Like after driving this, I'm like, okay. Like with 650, you want the short.
This is amazing. And it's so quiet. There's no drone.
Yeah, this is like I said, you could drive this like a stock 34 if you wanted to.
I wish my 34 felt like this. I would drive it all the time. I'm gonna do another one season. God, dude, this is really good.
All right, ready? I'm going.
All right, well, maybe the tires will stick a little more now.
Yeah.
All right, 2, 3. Jesus Christ, dude.
Does it feel like a Tesla?
No.
Well, so 4th gear, it feels like a Tesla. It feels like a fast Tesla.
How quiet this is. I hate knowing that you're pissing the engine off with a tiny exhaust.
Yeah.
But I'm so over the drone in my 34.
Yeah.
This is plenty fast.
I mean, honestly, if you just drive it like we are, where you just do a pull and chill and do it, like, it's okay. I wouldn't go like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down the highway, topping it out. I'd feel really bad, but...
Dude, this is...
spicy.
I love this car.
Spicy.
This is what I feel like a 34 should feel like.
And 33. Imagine this in a 33 with a longer wheelbase. Like, I mean, probably feel very similar, but it's just so good.
This is really good. Like, and it's so responsive.
Yeah.
I would never think, I mean, it makes sense that it's a 3-liter, but I would never
When you overlay it over mine, all my stuff comes in sooner when I've got everything correct. But this keeps pulling up top where mine, it doesn't fall off, but it levels out way harder. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's just the bigger turbo characteristics.
Wow.
There you go.
I want to feel what first is going to feel like. Is it going to spin a lot?
No.
So I can see if in a drag racing scenario, I can see how you would want the shorter ratios because you fall a little bit out of the power band on the 1.2.
1.2. But 1 doesn't have any load. 2.3 you don't.
I bet if it was launched though, that would be less of an issue.
Sure.
But you feel like, because you feel the pull and then it goes back. Like the turbo is still responsive, but you're out of like the can in a way.
Yep.
But I still think I'd prefer it. Just because in my car, I'd already be in a 3rd gear.
Well, this is
so
top of
stressful.
2nd. Yeah. So many opportunities to miss.
Yeah. Do you think he'd care if I launched it?
No.
I just want to see if that fixes the 1.2 thing. All right, we'll do a little launch. All right, there's the clutch point. Like, that was good.
Dude, spinning all 4 with noise is different.
That was sick.
That was a good launch. Your smile.
It's gonna sound really f***ed up, but there's very few cars that will put a smile on my face like that.
Dude, this thing's good.
I'm such an old fart, dude. I love the quiet sleeper.
Like even Matt Moorman could enjoy this car, maybe.
That's a wild statement.
Maybe not.
Matt Moore would get in here and be like, He'd
It
find
stinks.
something. He'd
It
be like,
stinks.
there's a smudge on the windshield. That's sick though.
That's good. That launch was really good, and it gave the car, like, it did justice for the car. That launch, like, from what I felt.
I think sometimes when you have the cars, I mean, even in my 32, if you don't launch it, you don't build enough boost in first gear, so then you have that weird first to second gap.
Right.
But if you have a good hit in first, then it builds the boost and it's fine.
Yeah. So what do you think of the 1.2? It was fine,
Oh, it was
right?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sold on the gearing.
Yeah.
Rolling anti-lag would be sick too. I put that in my S15, so I have it, so I just pull it up a little bit.
Yeah.
In terms of rolling anti-lag and just
That's sick.
Just like,
what do you think that car would do, like, against this?
my yellow S15.
Yeah.
Get smoked.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
But it's sick.
It's cool.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll into it in third. Bro.
God.
It's really good. This is like, so I haven't been that excited for my 33 because it hasn't been like that real yet.
Right.
If we can accomplish this,
I mean, I feel like that's easy. I don't feel like it's that hard. Like, we did this by
just
accident.
write me a check for 100 grand.
Yeah, it's
Make it
easy.
happen, no problem.
With your bank account, it's not hard.
Yeah. I'm not just gassing your horn up, dude.
No, I know this car. It's like, I feel it.
That was rad. Andrew, if you're watching this, thank you for trusting me with your baby. That's a special 34. Probably the best GTR I've ever driven, if I'm being honest.
So, like, between you and I on camera and everyone else that's watching, we can get you that exact engine for, like, in your budget. I have an idea.
Okay.
Check this out. ARC oil cooler with the grill. How cool is it? The grill's kind of ugly, but how cool is that? I didn't really want to show you on camera.
I was like, I think I'm missing the point here, bud.
And then look at this ARC dual wing blade.
That is cool.
This needs to be refinished, but that's a cool piece.
Oh, this is the car with the glass that you're trying to get me to buy
for
the low price of $5 million. Another one?
No wiper.
Wow.
It was more common on, I think it was the most common on 33.
Huh. Tommy's driving the RS. I'm gonna pee my pants in the passenger seat.
Hey, you made me throw up. I owe you one. So.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. It's really loose for whatever reason up here. I don't know if the tires are starting to get heat cycled or if it was just the wet roads, but how's it feel?
The roads have corners. That's the difference.
Oh, got it.
Florida. How does it feel? The steering,
It's a little bit track aligned, but not crazy.
it just feels very touchy in a scary way until I get used to where that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it'll just.
Oh, it's like go-kart.
Yeah. Feels wide. That car was in my lane, so it felt wider.
It's fun to drive around partial throttle.
That's what I'm doing. You know what I love about it?
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of, like, your shower with the vice grips. You have a brand new 992 GT3 RS with a check engine light, so it makes me feel like one of us. You know? One of us. Is the battery dead? Do you need to jump back to start this
I was
thing?
wondering where this guy was going with that. All right, I want to take her for a drive just to remember what it is before we make it all spicy. I've driven it.
Remember how boring they are stock.
I drove it once to get a haircut, and I was like, I'll never drive it again until I build this car. So it sat on the lift and looked pretty.
Here you go lying to yourself.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It does smell. I think it's the interior though.
I got a scratch here. We should probably repaint the whole car.
Your turbo sounds like kind of a supercharger.
You ready?
Yeah. I like it on like the super end of the down.
Weird?
Yeah. You should just like give it to me, I guess.
The turbos?
The car.
What?
Just a keep. Just for keepsies.
It drives pretty nice, honestly.
Look at how this guy parks, everyone. Just to let you know.
Shut up.
Look at this guy. Car show Adam over here. All right, so what are we expecting from this ride?
It feels like a pretty healthy engine, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of regret not driving this thing ever.
Do you though? You're gonna see in a second that you don't.
Oh.
Coming right at me. Yeah, oh, I'm ready.
2, 3.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not that bad.
No, that feels fun.
I think
That's a 350 wheel horsepower.
I think it almost made 400 if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's where they're fun. It's like bolt-on Evo numbers, you know? Yeah, this thing feels healthy.
Yeah.
We gotta get all this shit off. Oh. I just tried to scumbag Adam into launching his car, but he just said, okay.
Yeah.
I said, you have to launch it, thinking he'd be like, oh, I don't really want it. And then he's like, okay.
The only problem is the clutch goes really high.
Yeah. It's fun. Feels good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It honestly is like, I feel like this would be a pretty fun car to drive around here.
Solid 13 5-second car. Let's add a little clutch.
This would be really fun to drive around here. In Florida, it's so boring.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny? Andrew's car has more bottom end than this does with stock turbos.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Isn't it? Like
I was gonna say it almost felt laggy when we first got in it.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
it's not a bad car though.
No.
It's kind of a sin that I'm taking it apart, but
I don't know. I don't agree with that statement, but you get sick of this in 15 minutes.
I'm already sick of it. All right, Tommy, looking underneath this thing, what's the assessment? How are we looking? Rated out of 10.
8.2 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Reason being, it's untouched, which is fine. You know, you'd expect that. But a little pinch weldy crunch, which my car had too. We could fix. No leaks. Look at this. Look at this. Dry.
Bone dry.
It's cool. It's clean. It's exactly what you want. I would spend 120 on this car. 110.
Wow.
So,
really?
Yeah.
Why so much?
The S1.
Yeah.
And Series 3, KN6. Like, if this was a white Series 1 S1 car, I'd pay like 70.
Damn.
Just KN6, Series 3. So
I paid less than that, so that's cool. I feel like I got a fair price if it wasn't an S1 car, but the fact that this S1 was just kind of like icing on the cake. That's why I don't care to remove that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, headlights are $6,000-$7,000 used. Like you got and all the Nismo shit. Like
it adds up.
Great car.
It sucks because we're gonna take a lot of it off, but we'll save it.
Yeah, you could throw it on something else.
Look who dropped by. Hey, Dad.
Who is this?
Welcome to the video.
Who is this?
Okay. Hey.
Happy Father's Day, late.
Thanks, guys. Hi.
What are you here for?
Father's Day?
Yeah, I'm here for. Am I late for Father's Day?
No, what are you here for?
I believe that my car's gonna get another engine or something.
No, they don't work on.
I want a bigger one.
They don't work on Hondas here.
I want the V8. I don't want these 6s.
Yeah.
Hey, could JP build him a Honda motor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you can get in the Prelude, you know, whatever.
What do you
You
actually
gotta
here
get an
for?
exhaust on the Prelude before you get a motor.
Okay. Well, I was thinking 348,
Yeah.
351, 376, whatever it takes.
What are those, Fords?
I don't know. Over there.
You know how big my?
I'm just throwing numbers out.
Do you know what number my new big block is, Dad?
612.
632.
I was close.
Not bad.
For guessing.
What's a big block start at?
Oh, I don't know. Back in 1961, it was 348 and 409. So
Those are big blocks?
yeah, those were big blocks. But,
You're a big block guy, I bet.
well, everybody liked the sound of a V8 back then. The 6s were piss poor back then.
Oh yeah, trash.
They still kind of
If we're
suck.
being honest, the V8s back then were kind of shit. Right? Am I right?
The V8 had a nice sound to it, where the 6s were like, they're kind of tinny.
Speaking of sound, so my dad's exhaust is blown out really bad on his Prelude to the point where he constantly revs it just to rub in my face how bad it needs to be fixed.
It sounds cool. What do you mean, rub it?
And where did you get the muffler that you got for it that didn't work?
I got it from Newtown, I think Auto Parts, which is part of, now, what's it called? The big chain.
Napa, AutoZone.
Napa, yeah, it's Napa.
He got a universal muffler for it and it didn't work.
Like
It was supposed to fit. It said it was
cherry
gonna
bomb.
fit. No, it was open. It was flat enough. In there better versus the round. It was flat.
Well, we got you a full catback exhaust system. Are you gonna give a sound demo of what it's like right now? You don't like that? I think it sounds sick.
I hope my other one's just as loud. Is it?
Now, what if it's blown out in front of the cat?
Well, it doesn't sound like it's there. It's rattling and everything.
Yeah.
What if it's whatever?
We'll figure it out. All right, let's see what's going on under old girl.
We got a little leakage, seepage here, a little Honda lube.
Is the hole back here? Oh, found it.
Hey, Adam.
We found the issue.
No.
What?
Flex pipe too? Flex pipe's gone.
Is it?
The what's going?
Flex pipe.
Where's the hole?
I don't know, there's like 6 of them and you see a coil? You see that coil?
Where?
Dude, stick your finger in there.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, well that's a big ass exhaust leak.
I don't think so. I think the problem is back there.
I got a better idea.
What? Yeah, it's fine.
It's not fine. That's worse than whatever's going on in the back.
No, it's not.
I don't know, this is pretty bad.
Tommy, it's not even connected back here. There's no muffler.
You know what? No exhaust gas are getting to the muffler because they're all coming out.
Tommy,
here.
look at this. It is not connected.
That looks like you did it when you were 16 and it's coming back to
This looks like a Joel fix right here.
Wait a second.
No one knows about that. Stop.
Sorry. You know what? I'm surprised that the front lip is in okay condition because I've seen you park on them curves.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, yeah.
All right, Dad, you ready to see your tip?
You want me to
You ready?
unsheath this?
No,
Yeah,
you don't need
yeah.
to. You don't need to film this.
Sucking on an orange. Ready?
Pull. Go for it.
Ooh.
That's a good tip. Decent tip. You got on that cell phone
Fucking
case.
thing isn't working.
Just put the orange back in the pocket.
That's why he doesn't feel it.
There it goes. I got it.
He got the shot.
Coming back out of my pocket.
Do you like the tip?
Yeah, I like it.
Decent tip.
I like the blue.
All right, that's a big muffler. Jesus.
Need a torch, dude.
That's a wild looking.
You been driving this in the winter? Yeah. Shred it.
Not that much, but
All right, Dad. So I got good news and bad news.
I'm so sad. You want to hear the bad news or the good news?
Apparently you're telling me the news.
The good news, I'm hanging out with Adam, so that's good. I guess. Yeah, well, I'll let you know the end of the night, of course.
So the
Bad news is nothing goes. Everything is worse than we thought.
yeah, if we try to take this off right now, it's probably gonna spiral because everything's rotted out. The flex pipe's busted. The cat's busted. So we got a buddy in New Milford by the name of Matt Lockwood that's gonna get you right.
Growing up is not taking the exhaust off right now. That's
It is. It really is.
That's maturity.
Also, we're trying to go to dinner, not covered in rust.
I don't mind being covered in rust, but
Yeah. You got a cool car for my dad to take home? Oh, you got enough Porsches?
he can take the Colorado because he's a big block guy.
Damn, imagine. He would probably love driving that.
That's sick.
Is it good?
Yeah, the battery's a little weak.
Oh.
Doesn't get driven. Nothing gets driven.
My dad would probably be obsessed with that.
So wait, you're gonna leave this here or at him?
I'm thinking.
He's got to get parts and.
Yeah.
And you got a couple more races to complete before the mods, right? I know you're racing everyone you come in
Yeah.
contact
Oh my
with.
God.
I know this dude.
Only his mom.
One time I rolled up behind him with my Skyline and he didn't know it was me and he was in his
What'd I
Skyline.
do?
Took off and were like racing me, but it was me.
What kind
Remember you were in his
What kind
car?
of car were you had?
Was I in the black car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the Skyline 33.
Smoked him.
Yeah, you smoked me. That thing rips.
I know it's fast.
It's like a small block RB.
It's fast. It's faster than I want it to. It breaks loose a lot, if I don't.
You gotta get those tires. You gotta keep those tires up to date.
I think we got to put LSD in it if I'm being honest, because then it wouldn't break loose.
We could put a 408 LSD and like kind of kill the gearing a little bit, so it's more comfortable on the highway too. Because you got a 430 right now.
No, I mean, he doesn't drive over 50 on the highway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. This guy, speed racer over here.
I don't really drive fast on the highway. I'll take off fast.
Yeah, you're a real acceleration guy.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll end up between 60 and 75 usually.
Yeah, well, you get good gas mileage with a 408.
Well, I'm towing boats, all kinds of things, so I'm used to that range, and
Yeah.
I don't get bothered
60,
by
70
the cops.
towing.
60,
Tommy, you thought the orange in the pocket was bad. Peep this.
Dude, just chilling with an old ass banana. How old's that banana?
About an hour.
Damn, that thing's already.
There's no way this is an hour.
He didn't want him to slip off the road.
Give it to me, Adam. He's got a big car. So
You can't be recording while you're driving.
I'll put it right here. I'm not going to touch it.
Drive safe. That thing's burning oil. Andrew's okay with it?
Yeah, Andrew's all about it. Holy shit. Yeah, this car rips. That was good. Dude, spinning all four with noise is different.
That was sick.
That was a good launch.